Good day and welcome to the news. Labour Party considers establishing office in Kano as Obi assures no region will be left behind. Now the news in details. The Labour Party of Nigeria has said it will consider establishing an office in Kano State, which is arguably Nigeria's second most populous state after Lagos, and strategic for securing mass votes from the northern region in the 2023 general elections. The party made this known on Sunday, June 12th, while responding to a tweet by former personal assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on news, media, and digital communications, Bashir Ahmad. Ahmad had noted that the Labour Party does not have an office in Kano, a state with an estimated population of 12.5 million people and over 5 million registered voters. Did you know that Labour Party doesn't have an office in Kano, a state with over 5 million registered voters? Not only that, the party doesn't have a single candidate in the whole 44 local governments in the state. And the story is so very similar in at least 25 of 36 states and FCT. In Kano and neighboring Kaduna, Katsina, Jigawa, and Bauchi states, the Labour Party doesn't even have a whole gubernatorial candidate. If you don't know what that means, then congratulations, he wrote. Responding to his tweet, the party said, "We understand your plight with the lack of structural offices in Kano. We know that many of you desire true change, but are unable to speak out due to certain situations. Be assured that we are on top of the situation and an announcement will be made soon." Meanwhile, presidential flag bearer of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, has assured that no community or region will be left behind, insisting that structure is all about human beings. Whenever I hear of no structure, my answer to it is simple. The 100 million Nigerians that live in poverty will be the structure. The 35 million Nigerians who don't know where their next meal will come from will be the structure. The elderly, our mothers, fathers, and the old ones dying or being owed gratuity or pension will be the structure. ASU, the lecturers that are being owed, and the students who are not in school will be the structure. We will create the structure and they will see what the structure is all about. The structure is about human beings, Obi said. The presidential aspirant seeks to reunite an ethical, fragile country by lifting people out of poverty and creating a new sense of nationalism and patriotism. Obi has promised to publish his governance manifesto in the coming days, which will spell out his priority areas if elected to succeed Buhari. So here we have the former personal assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on news, media, and digital communications, Bashir Ahmed, coming on Twitter to ask the Labour Party some questions and making the general public aware of certain things. In his tweet, he made us know that the Labour Party doesn't have an office in Kano, and he stated that the state has over 5 million registered voters. Not only that the party doesn't have a single candidate in the entire 44 local governments in Kano State. And he said the story is very similar to at least 25 out of the 36 states and FCT. He also went on to talk about how also in the neighboring states of Kaduna, Katsina, Jigawa, and Bauchi, that the Labour Party doesn't have a single gubernatorial candidate. Gubernatorial candidate in the sense that the Labour Party doesn't have a candidate running for the post of governor in the states. And he said, if you don't know what that means, then congratulations to you. Now, we don't know what he was actually trying to achieve by coming out to tweet this. if he was just trying to enlighten the people or looking for a response from the Labour Party. But whatever he sought out to do, the Labour Party responded. And they said, "We understand your plight with the lack of structural office in Kano. We know that many of you desire true change but are unable to speak out due to certain situations." Now the Labour Party has turned the table, making it look like Bashir Ahmed is actually doing this to create awareness and asking the Labour Party to actually set up offices in Kano and also ramp up their campaign in this state. And they are saying maybe due to certain circumstances and situations, it can actually come out and show his interest in the Labour Party, but that they are on top of the situation and we get it under control. This didn't go away. The presidential flag bearer of the Labour Party also seemed to have reacted to the tweet, saying that the structure is all about human beings. It touched on various aspects of the economy and various problems the country is actually facing. He talked about there not being structure, and his answer to this is the structure is going to be made and is going to be built by people, the 100 million Nigerians living in poverty, the 35 million Nigerians not knowing where their next meal is going to come from. And he talked about the elderly, our mothers, our fathers, and the old people dying and being owed their gratuity and pension. He talked about ASU. As we all know, ASU is currently on strike. The lecturers are asking to be paid by the federal government, which they said they've not heard anything from. And we all know that students are at home not doing anything for the past 4 months. So yes, it touched on ASU, which is a very burning matter at the moment. And it talked about how all of this is going to come together to create the structure that is needed to build a better Nigeria. It touched on a lot of things that a lot of people wanted to hear. And he went on to say that the structure is all about human beings. And he also made it known that he's going to actually publish his manifesto in the coming days. And this will actually give us a glimpse into what he actually plans to do if elected as president of the country come 2023. And a lot of people are looking forward to his manifesto due to the fact that the other presidential candidates are yet to release their manifestos and actually don't really engage on social media platforms and tell us what they plan to do ever since they've actually won their party's primaries. So everyone is looking forward to what Peter Obi's manifesto is going to look like, whereas the party, that is Labour Party, as well as the presidential candidate, Peter Obi, has made us know and has made Nigerians know that they are on top of the situation and they are going to be building the structure and they are going to be creating the structure and also taking the strategies needed to actually come out victorious in the 2023 election. That's it from today, and thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and so that you receive an update anytime a new post is made. Thank you.